So just in case you have absolutely no idea when we talk about Big Jim, what Big Jim is. Big Jim is this figure right here. Now, you might think, well, how big is he? He's about 8 inches tall, which is about the size of the original Migo figures, closer to probably 9 inches tall. He has a few different features. First off, his arms, they were mimicked with the very few of the Ken dolls for the Mattel line. Now, there was a working out Ken that had this feature, and then I had the Sport and Shape Ken when I was a kid. That was my very first Ken, and he had the same feature. Now, when you do this, now watch his muscle. I'm going to hold on to it very carefully so it won't. A little old, but you can tell it's a little bit more pumped up. See, it went down, it went up. So there's a little feature in there. When you pull it up, it makes a muscle. And it's also a rubber arm, which I'm surprised that this arm has lasted this long. It's just amazing because a lot of things like Bionic Woman's arms like that, they didn't last. So let's see if his left arm can still make a muscle. Straighten out his arm. Yeah, you can see it's getting bigger. So he has legs that are kind of like Barbie legs. Is the fact that they have the bending and there's rubber covering on them and stuff, but they're actually much better. They can do a 90 degrees, which Barbies never could. That's one of the things I hated. He's got the gripping hands, like the G.I. Joe with Kung Fu grip. He's got that truck driver hairstyle. I don't know what else to say. Mine's got a little bit of black on his nose because he's been trying to get a better promotion for his job. And he also has an action feature. And let's see if he still has the action. So if you have a knife in his hand, you can be like chopping down something, or with an axe, or whatever. They all come with white Speedos, swimsuits, whatever. Or you want to call them underwear, whatever. And then their legs. Now this reminds me a lot of Super Joe's. Super Joe's had legs similar to this, but unfortunately that part right there completely just turned to dust. So sad. The pieces of my Super Joes are in bags out in the building. I've held on to them all these years, even though they're just bags. I hope one day I can magically resurrect them from the dead. They got some massive calves too. Now their legs are just hard plastic. They're just hard plastic legs. And they're really great figures. This is one of the better ones. This one stayed in really good condition all these years. Man, you can't even tell there's a seam on his back. But if you find these, you're probably not gonna find them in this good a condition. I got this when I was a kid and I've taken care of it ever since. I've seen some since then that look like their arms are rotting off or their legs are broken off. They do have chemical interactions like older 70s plastics. This is a common problem that if you have, like, he may have had his own arm up against it or something over time or another. But sometimes the plastics interact with each other, causing melting. And that's not from him getting too close to the stove or an oven or anything. That's him just being up against something else. Possibly one of these legs or like a leg from a Barbie or something else just being in long-term storage. That just does it. And his coloration, he has not discolored. He has done very well over the years. Usually, ones you'll find nowadays, their arms are almost white compared to their bodies. He's more tanned altogether. But I'm just saying, like if you find these in the wild and you find it for this good, you might want to grab it because that's rare. And no, you can't have mine. This is one of the few that I have. So just letting you know what the Big Jims look like. And they do, well, they can wear, here's him beside of like a Ken. This is a one-of-a-kind Ken. Can't get him into the picture because Ken is too tall. So he could be like the little brother of Ken. Now, this is a one-of-a-kind Ken that somebody made for me with the rooted blonde hair. But you can put them in some of those maybe, or maybe even some Kevin clothes. The shoes that came with, trying to get the Ken back up on the stand. He likes to pop out of that stand. The shoes that came with the skateboards, they fit okay. So the current Mattel skateboards, they made the shoes, and then it's like, I know you're making them for kids to put their fingers in, but you know most of us collectors, we want really good shoes for Ken instead of the boring ones you got, and these are much better. They don't fit Ken, they're too big, or they're too small. Ken's feet are too big, but they fit him, and they fit Migo. So that's an option right there if you're trying to find shoes for him. These shoes are these skateboards that come with these. Like this is a Hot Wheels skateboard. They're only like, I want to say like $3. They come with shoes, and the reason they have those little parts that come out is so they can ride the board, grip the board. Okay. Of course, trying to do it on camera, it's going to screw up on me, of course. Okay, so you can pretend like, so you can like, whoosh, and you're supposed to do this with your fingers, but like, let's be real. We want some good shoes for our action figures, our fashion figures. So there you go. So I figure I would do this one for Fashion Figure Friday, even though he's not technically a fashion figure. He's more of an action figure that's, you know, slated toward, the marketing was going toward boys at the time. But really, when people make fun of me, even now I get emails or texts from people that say, why is a grown man playing with girl toys? You know that what you're playing with is basically, this was a person in action figures, you're playing with little boys' toys. And either way, I don't make a distinction. So if you are, that's weird. I think there shouldn't be a division between them. If you like it, play with it. Go for it. All right, so there it is. And just letting you know in case you're wanting to find out, if you want to get one of these on eBay. Their heads, unfortunately, are not on a ball joint. I was just thinking, are they on a ball joint? No, they're not. They're just left and right. I didn't go over all the articulation. He's got a ball joint right here, which is held together by elastic. That's another thing you might want to be careful about. See the white there? Those are often broke. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and let me know if you have any comments or questions. Well, it looks like Big Jim's got a big day doing some reffing for some soccer. Or either that or he's going to prison. I can't tell. But I'm pretty sure this is a ref shirt. It's fits him fine. I don't know what the shorts are from, but it fits him fine as well. And, of course, the shoes, which, of course, nothing here matches. I was going to try to put this lunchbox in his hand, but his hand is too big. He's got big hands because he has big feet. And it won't hold on to the teeny tiny little handle. I do want to show this off real quick, though. It's Get Smart, which is one of my favorite TV shows. The same actor that plays Maxwell Smart is also the same person who plays the voice. He's the voice actor for Inspector Gadget, which makes a lot of sense because Inspector Gadget is just a bionic version of him. Inside we have, looks like an orange. I guess he already ate his sandwich. He's got a little thermos, and the thermos does come out. And a thermos. We got Maxwell Smart. He's got, place to put your liquid in there. It's not really catching it. There we go. It's a teeny tiny thing anyway, so it's going to be hard to catch on there. Okay, so once again, there's the graphics on the sides. So it's a lot like the little metal lunchboxes that I know I used to have as a kid. And that's what he's going to take to lunch today while he's waiting between games. Because, when you ref several games on a Saturday. At least that's what I used to do. I used to ref soccer a long time ago. I didn't wear this shirt, but it's a little too small for me. Y'all have a great day.